Hello guys, in this lecture we will make a counter app using reactjs. Okay. Mm, I'm going to use a simple javascript basically in this lecture, in this tutorial. So let data is equals to 0. So this is the variable, this is the global variable that can be accessed anywhere in the function or any in function. Okay. So global variable means a variable that can be accessed any within any function. Okay, that we will make. Okay, let data is equals to 0. Okay, so let I'm going to transfer it in the dom. So react dom dot create root, and what to transfer and where to transfer according to our syntax that we have discussed in the previous tutorials. Document dot get element by id. So I'm going to access the root element here. Okay, which is basically the div in our html file. Content to transfer. So what to transfer the to in order to transfer the content, in this case we have the content is basically the data variable. Content is basically the data variable. So data variable, so content is basically the data variable. So I'm going to use where to transfer. I'm going to set a location, so where to transfer and what to transfer. I'm going to give it a data here. So in this way you will find a error in the, yes, because there is some kind of error is occurring in the code. What is the error in this code? Let's see what is the error in this code. Why it has not transferred? Because we have already learned that putting curly braces around the variable will result in transferring the variable to the. So let's take without curly braces. So it has been transferred to the dom basically. But you also need to, now that putting it within the put it with the html syntax. Okay, so and you can also round it with the curly braces. Now the actual data value has been transferred in this case by putting it into the html like syntax and putting the curly braces around it, no matter what is this. Okay, now this way, in this way, now we need to update the value, because update the data value, because we are basically making the counter app. So the value is 1 2 3 4 5 and so on. Okay, let's create a function that will update the value of the counter and pass it to the set interval function. Basically 1000 milliseconds, it's itself 1 second. Okay, we have used this in in javascript also. So let's make a simple function. So I'm going to use a simple javascript here. That function show, and inside the function we will update the data value with the increment operator, data plus plus, that will increment the value of data with 1. So each time when it is called, it will be incremented by 1. So in simple terms, it will update its value. Okay, now I'm going to make a set interval function here. I'm going to pass show function here, and after 1000 seconds it will be called again and again. But it is not, it is I think there is some error again. So let's, yes, we need to maintain it, we need to inside this code. Okay, now you can see that it is updating its value. Basically data value is updating by 1 again and again and again. You can also add some css code to make your app very special, or you can design your app according to your requirements. I'm going to add some simple properties here in order to make a sense in the code, and in order to make design a good design in the app. So justify content is center, and height will be equals to 1000, sorry, 100 vh. And now in this way you can also add some additional css in the code. You can also add according to your requirement and according to your app requirement. Css is very best way to design the app in the very easy way. Let's add some css here also. So you can add a background here, so hashtag uh, and after coloring is coloring is white and background should be black, like, okay. So in this way you can update your app, okay. By refreshing it, the data value will be restart from 1, okay. See you in next lecture.